Stream is rolling. Let's jump into Pacific Drive. Now, again, the new DLC did just come out. Whispers of the Woods, I think is what it's called. I do have that DLC, but we're starting with the base game. I don't know how long the base game is, and really, I don't know much about this game in general. I think it is kind of spooky. I think it is, like, kind of survival horror, kind of open world, maybe not open world, but, like, I don't really know, because I've heard it's good. I've avoided any spoilers, and I've avoided knowing too much ahead of time. All I know is that we're in the Pacific Northwest, and there's probably driving. I guess there's a car. That's all I got. That's kind of cool that you can jump after. Okay, so I guess it's like a prologue, basically, yeah, from the very beginning. Well, obviously, we got to do it legit. And there's different difficulty settings, presumably. Yeah, that's kind of neat. So I would say whatever they recommend is the standard for someone starting out. Yeah, they even tell you what, like, the ratings of these things, so that's kind of nice. If you wanted something chill, if you wanted something, same kind of idea, but yeah, less crafting requirements. So there's crafting, apparently. Then there's the, like, scary stuff. Oh yeah, the Iron Wagon, all that jazz. Let's just start with the original. Let's do it that way, baby. Not gonna spoil it, yeah. Well, the fact that there's crafting is a little surprising to me. But again, I've avoided anything with this game. My brain has been kept in a bubble. (1947), eh? So after World War II. It's not super demanding. That's good. That's good. Exclusion zone. When we hear the terms like zone, exclusion zone, we of course think like Chernobyl. Every access point. What happens inside was never disclosed. And this really happened, right? Shock Value said that this game geographically takes place near where he lives. So Shock Value, you're like chatting to us right now from the zone. You've like hacked a computer together with like twigs and acorns taped together to make a computer. Yeah, he says I'm dealing with the after effects, right? Yeah, because in the exclusion zone, you know, there's probably no internet. All right, so we have a series of brochures. I can't say I'm surprised that it is indeed a little bit loud. So we'll just turn like music down a little bit in particular. A little bit more. Boop. Boop. Let's turn everything down. I'll turn dialogue down just a smidge. Subtitles is a good idea. There's also radio settings. I do know there was a shortcut. Yeah, I'm curious if there's like stuff I can like kind of diddle with here. Anyway, they say brakes, gas and reverse. So let's go ahead and get this ball rolling. Yeah, so there are ways to change things when it comes down to it. And I'm guessing, yeah, the steering, of course. I'm guessing there will be like points where it's recommended we hop out of the car and explore a little bit. I probably don't need to like explore every like 5 seconds or anything. Sulfur and smoke. But just every so often, whenever there's like a point of interest. I couldn't help but notice like a bunch of just kind of rubble all over the place. Yeah, I can't go that way. Not that I was inclined to do so. Adjust the audio a little bit on my end. And here I am just driving the middle of the road like a selfish, a very inconsiderate driver, just taking up all the space. But I guess the presumption is there's probably not a lot of folks around. So the vegetation is starting to like grow kind of onto the road. We got wipers. A real need for them. Oh, it is raining. I wonder if they're gonna do the annoying thing where like if you get the wipers on too aggressively, they start squeaking at you. Because like the rubber on the wipers is like too dry. There is this big old thing. Like they said, restricted area, unauthorized. I mean, I'm probably authorized, right? probably fine. I've probably got the goods. Acorns, yeah, acorns, leaves, twigs. Just I'm trying to think of like the most cobbled together thing you would call a computer that somehow gets internet access. Some Siren Head vibes. I mean, yeah. I imagine the mountains of the Pacific Northwest and the clouds and the fog and the rain kind of gives a mystical quality that, I mean, I don't know if that's exactly where Siren Head, like the story was based, but it wouldn't surprise me. The question, of course, is who is our protagonist and where is he going and what's his objective? Looking at like the brochures that are now in the passenger seat here. Hard to say, but I'm sure more will be revealed soon, my friends. Siren Head. There's actually a couple of really cool little indie games that have been made over the years that like have that feature Siren Head in some way. Got some headlights, nice. Caution. I'll be cautious. Yeah, on like itch.io and also on Steam for that matter. It's a pretty interesting cryptid. And the idea of this like giant beast that does like tornado sirens basically is pretty, it's pretty fucked up, given that, like, you know, the like warning sirens, tornado sirens, are like very much designed to be upsetting and off-putting to us. High R levels, probably radiation. I guess radiation levels. Yeah, it's very much designed to be like unnerving and to make us uncomfortable, because the idea is to get your attention and, you know, make you seek shelter. The idea of like a noise, like a creature making that noise is like some good nightmare fuel. Pretty close to the wall. What are the other warning signs? Is there like a zoom in button? I'm like doing various like, wait, hold on, what was it? It was that. It's middle mouse click held down. Hold down middle mouse click, yeah. They really are trying to emphasize, yo, if you're not authorized for this, please, pretty please, we're begging you, please don't come here. We're so upset. We're so sad. You'll make us cry. And then us being sad will be on your hands. You'll have no one to blame but yourself. Caution. And fucking rusted out skeleton of a car. I think we are venturing this way. Not sure if this is much of an off-roading car. Warning! Fucking can't reach it. Can't reach it, bro. Tsunami siren, first Monday. Yeah. Yeah, we have tornado sirens that they test once a month. It's usually the first Tuesday of the month at like 10 a.m. And yeah, it's all, or maybe it's Monday, I can't remember, but it's like around early each month. They do some kind of test. I'm gonna assume that wasn't like graphics card weirdness. Rocks like disappearing in front of us like that. I'm gonna assume that was not GPU shenanigans. But anyway, yeah, they do something similar with the tornado sirens. And at the end of the test, there's like an automated voice that says like, "This was only a test. In the event of a real emergency, additional instructions would follow. This was only a test." And it kind of harkens back to Half-Life 2, the Overwatch voice you would hear from the Covenant. Or not Covenant, listen to me. The Combine in the distance, like the Overwatch voices that would go along with the Covenant, the Combine's movements. Very reminiscent. So it's like teleporting around. Keep out. They really don't want us here, bro. They really don't want us here. Is this the DLC? I'm starting with the base game. At least I believe I am. I intend to only start with the base game because I have not played the base game. Like other like, maybe it's just leaves floating up, but there's like something floating. Yeah, maybe they're just leaves, but maybe not actually. They are rocks. Yeah, there's definitely like some anomalous behavior. There's anomalous behavior. Of course, we were talking earlier about, like, Chernobyl and radioactive shenanigans. And of course, there's the video games, Stalker, Shadow, Chernobyl, like that kind of stuff. And that game series is all about, yeah, anomalies and things that have been irrevocably altered in nature thanks to radioactive buffoonery. I'm gonna guess that, like, driving through these things is fine. Probably fine. But it all looks and feels very unnatural. Oh. Oh, did our car shut off? Uh-oh. That's not bad, is it? Famous last words. Not bad, is it, you guys? It actually was bad, narrator voice, probably. Well, I wonder if now we're on the other side of the wall. We are indeed. Interesting. You call the video game Pacific Drive, and yet clearly I am walking with my feetsies. Heckmate, atheist. So, I'm gonna go ahead and go out on a limb. Suggest that, that's a sign we need to, get our oh, yeah. The whole goddamn thing got hacked, man. Got fucking discombobulated. I'm surprised we didn't get discombobulated. Do you think that green stuff is, like, unhealthy? To, like, jump and, like, swim through and rub over my penis? Oh, in fact, I can see my fucking, like, perspective is getting staticky. Boop. There we go. The perspective is getting staticky, so maybe this is a sign that I should, find a safe place. Let's see if I can get away from all the gunk out that way. Surprisingly, it is indeed quite dark. That also seems a little bit not good. Okay, we have a jump. Maybe if I just run quickly enough, I can just run through the awful. Yeah, let's just run quickly through the awful green stuff. Just jump around it carefully. Hopefully we had nothing important in our car. Alright, so if our guy starts getting hungry, I should definitely start, like, eating plants and mushrooms that have been subjected to the green funk. And I figured for sure we'll be doing some driving, but it never occurred to me that we might have to, like, rebuild our car. I guess maybe just find a different one. Because it looks like our entire car just got fucking taken apart, man. Now, of course, I see the way we need to go. However, there's secrets in this game. Maybe, but also the longer I stay here, the bigger the like growths on my lymph nodes that our character is no doubt developing. They'll continue to grow and expand and maybe even, like, learn how to talk. There we go. First, let's just be quick, and I'm over here lollygagging and just taking my sweet, sweet time. Like I said, you know, if nothing else, we just want to make sure that our lymph nodes grow big and strong. Real big, really, really big. What's up, Justin? Playing Pacific Drive. This is the beginning? Or I guess the prologue, really. Actually, no, maybe this is like the proper start. Maybe the thing we just did driving around, maybe that was the prologue. Oh, we have a kick button. There we go. You can see, like...
Hello? Someone out there? Hello?
The friend?
I could have sworn never mind. Francis, the radar's acting up again. You were supposed to tune up this piece of junk years ago.
Years ago. So you can probably see, like, there's like a red outline around the screen right now, showing that, like, we definitely took some damage, and the staticiness probably means that, yeah, we've been like fucked up with some radiation. So, get some cans of beer. Looking to see if there's like a walkie-talkie or something like that, but maybe it's in the car itself. Can I hop in? No, actually. Oh, it went off, unfortunately. Okay. I thought maybe it was the car itself. Something like in the car, like a walkie-talkie or like a radio. Well, a radio wouldn't make sense. Keep looking. Oh, put the wheel back on. Oh, this one. E. There we go. E. Hello? You hold it? Oh, you hold it. There we go. And now we're good. There we go. Okay. Well, start the engine. Turn on. Do I like talk dirty to it? Alright. Put it in park. Or drive, rather. Same thing. Park, drive, same thing.
Yes, it's back. It's back. This is Tobias Barlow and Francis Cook, located in mid-zone sector B. Do you read me? I'm picking up your distress signal in the outer zone.
I guess we're feeling a little distressed right now.
Sector E? Hey, Francis, come here. Yes, it's urgent. Leave that interferometer alone for a second. Something is out there.
Are we the something? Yeah, I'm gonna guess that's not our protagonist talking, that it's like a dude that is... Well, I guess that is a question. Like, how are they talking to us?
You copy?
Some kind of walkie-talkie or radio or something.
Hello? Is this thing working?
They don't have a transmitter. We won't hear a thing.
Right, yeah, so it's just a radio then.
But if they're stranded, could they mean they're from outside? They're a preacher. Hey,
But I just met her.
Barrier wall. No one's gotten into the zone in ages and lived to tell about it.
And if we don't get them to safety, this one won't either.
That's a good point. Hey, you're in serious danger. The instability's closing in, and it's gonna scramble you quicker than beef in a blender. Your closest
I like that.
shelter is a few miles east.
Uh-oh.
Get there however you can, and be quick about it.
Oh, rolling back. We're going backwards. Ah! Can I put in park? Bah. There we go. If there was like an e-brake, and there probably is somewhere, but it's probably good. It's probably good. Pretty usable car otherwise. I mean, it was just missing a wheel. Oh. Ah, yes, who could forget? Who could forget? He had a noteworthy accent. Yeah, I mean, there's a couple things about the car that are, you know, maybe less than ideal, and I think it needs some juice. Oh, I'm also missing a door. It needs fuel. Do I get to suck it out with my mouth? Because, listen, my mouth has some experience with some good suckage. I don't mean to brag. Yes, I do. I do mean to brag. Let's see. Oh, fuel tank. I was gonna say, like, is there a device? But yeah, check the trunk, though. Oh, it's like ghost melded. Huh. Or maybe that's just the UI. Okay, I just see this blue ethereal attachment. I'm like, what's going on? Also, is it bad to be developing on the top left corner of your eyeball, on the top right corner for that matter, like splotches? Oh god, it's developing more. Let's just siphon the juice. I think that's a sign that the growths have expanded to our oculars, to our eyeballs. Get the show on the road, baby. Alright, so opening the trunk was not an issue because it's already open. Permanently. Glug, 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 glug. It's not to fill it, enough to fill it, but it's good enough. Store it there. Keep going, man. Keep going. Yep. Turn that shit on. Put it in drive. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. And we're kidding. Uh-oh. Okay, this is gonna hurt.
Whoa, wait, hold the phone. There it is again, that blip on the spectrometer. I've seen that wave before, but where? No kidding. Could it be?
Scary shit, man.
Remnant?
That can't be. There hasn't been one in decades.
Look at that spectral fingerprint and tell me that doesn't match the remnants exactly.
I don't like what they're saying. When I hear remnant, I think scary ghost thing.
Creature seems to be moving.
Or scary monster thing.
You know, if I didn't know better, I'd say they're going about the speed of a... No way. No way. Do not tell me. They found a remnant and it's a car this time? Holy cripes. No one's had working wheels in here for ages. Boy, I'd kill to know how combustion engines...
Oh, Remnant, not Rev. I thought Revenant. Never mind, I misheard.
First,
Gotta pay more attention to the subtitles.
Then we can look into whether that car is
Uh-oh.
or not.
In my heart of hearts,
Also,
I
uh-oh.
already know.
Here, we'll just... Okay, I can't drive. I just gotta go through it, man. Just go through it. Hold your breath. Okay, we're good. Hopefully this thing can take a hit. Okay, not too bad. This thing's a little bit slapped together.
Better to face a bad side than let the zone eat you alive.
Oh, here we go. What was it? Z? There we go. The shelter? It's gotta be it. Oppie. Oppenheimer? I saw that movie. Oh, I gotta turn the car off first. I don't want to kill the battery. That, and put it in park. Park. And then turn car off. Want to be a good boy. Alright, I'm gonna guess that we're relatively safe here. Find a way in the building. That wasn't too bad. Too hard. Pouring down out there right now. Breaker switch, you say? Is it this one that goes from off to on? Listen, 4 years in college, you learn a thing or two. Ooh.
Who's there? The shop.
Person here?
It's been breached. You
Oh.
got 5 seconds to get the hell out before I... Ow! My head. It's an emergency broadcast.
Huh.
Hello, attention. This message is for Dr. Ophelia Turner. We sent a breacher to your garage on official zone business. Now, we have it on very good authority that this person is in possession of a remnant, which has taken the form of a car, and, well,
Get off the remnant thing. She's not gonna care.
right, like I said, super official zone business. Protocol demands that you keep them alive until we can get them to safety. Now, if you do not comply, I will occupy this broadcast channel with a recitation of the entire collection of poems I've personally written. That's 10 years and 17 volumes and...
Impressive.
Voice goes like a nail gun to the skull. So, another breacher, huh? How do you outsiders not understand that Arda didn't build that 300-meter wall out there for fun? Alas,
I didn't want to breach this place. It just happened.
through. Wait, I just remembered. I don't give a damn why or how you got here. You're trespassing, and I'd kindly like you to get the hell out of my zone. Unfortunately, the barrier wall is as fortified against breaches trying to get in as it is against anyone or anything trying to leave. We have to find you a way out. So you might as well start by fixing up that car. Just don't break anything in my shop with those soft hands of yours.
I do appreciate this daisy chain of what I'm assuming are car batteries.
What? You need help? There's a headset somewhere in the garage. Put it on. The built-in diagnostic will tell you what needs fixing up.
It's pretty extreme on headphones. It's extreme with surround sound speakers too. Hopefully it's sounding okay on your guys' end, but on my end, yeah, it's pretty extreme on my end as well. The backpack. Okay. Mechanic's eye. Is that this guy here? I'm guessing I have to like park the car in the garage, so I wonder if I should do that first. But one step at a time. Your wounds. Oh, right, the whole like radiation damage and all kinds of nonsense. I'm assuming I actually thought that this was like tethered to like a line, like a wire, but maybe it's not. Maybe it's wireless. What do we got? So, oh, it was just a one-time. Okay, cool. That's nice. All right, so let's grab the car then. I'm guessing I'm allowed to wear this outside. It's not gonna explode on me or do naughty things to my brain. The garage. I don't suppose I can just come out this way. I think I have to go around. Just put the wheel back on. Did the wheel already fall off? Doggies. 0 days since an incident, probably. Sure enough, the wheel already fell off. God damn it. That one? Well, that one's flat. Well, that's a heckin' how do you do? It's very dark. I legit can't even see. I think it's this one. Hello? How do I put you on? Oh. There was like a thing for a moment. The panel. Am I just blind? Oh, did I not pick up the car, the tire? God, it's so dark. Yeah, so I can repair this one. And this one's flat as hell. It'd be like a... Do I have to... Oh, you have to press the one button. There we go. You have to press the one button to have it equipped in your hands. Okay, there we go. So now... Hop in. Alright. And... Is there a reverse option? I see I can put it in park. Okay, so drive and reverse are both, like, available interchangeably. Alright. Trying to, like, not back up into things if I can help it. There we go. What's up, Ogasso? Good to see you, dude. Need a new vehicle at some point? I don't know if we have an option. I think we're gonna have to just try to fix this one up as best as we can. I think that's gonna be our best shot, is try and get this one unfucked as much as we can unfuck it. So... Park. Boop. That bad boy off. Alright. This is a specific drive. What was it? There was a TV show that had that as a bit where they were like, oh yes, that show starts at 7 p.m., 8 p.m. specific. And they were like, did you just say specific? They're like, yeah. It means, well, yeah, it starts at this time, but it starts specifically at this time. Like, ah, yes. Realize I got the numbers mixed up in that example, but you know what I mean. Like, ah, yes, specific time. All right, let's go grab the... Oh, I guess it's still on my head, so we tab over to it. And let's check the logbook. Okay. Car abilities. They were saying that the car itself is a remnant. The car itself is, with a capital R, some kind of special designation. A remnant that is apparently taking the form of a car. Not exactly sure what that means. Abilities that need to be activated within this car. Assign controls, up to 4 of these using the small panel. Okay. In-car controls. Steer, brake, and reverse and shift between park and drive. Ignition key, all that jazz. There's also radio, headlights, windshield wipers, all that jazz as well. There's also honking the horn. Auto shop. Base of operations. Take your time in between drives. Okay, so there's like the exploration aspect then. Crafting parts, research and upgrades. Cool. All that jazz. You can kick and throw. Okay. Keypads and buttons, all that kind of stuff. Press away, it says. And it's going to be blueprints. Crude door. Well, that would probably be a good idea. You can see that we're missing not one. I mean, we're missing one door, but also the trunk door. Trunk door. I love that guy with the Homestar Runner website back in the days. Trunk door. That guy was great. So let's go ahead and look at the blueprint for a crude door. It's something. It's not fancy, but it'll work, I suppose. Keeps out the wind and the rain. So we need scrap metal, plastic, duct tape, and glass shards. I mean, I usually try to avoid glass in any situation that involves sharding, but yes. Now the crude doors we have, one of them is already pretty messed up. Pretty hecked. Alright, so we have those things to look for. Is there anything else in the logbook? Oh, yes. Wheels. My sweet summer tire, it says. Utilities. Okay, so because I see this thing, I think, oh, do I have to like? Is there something I need to read? I think we just need to have this be the focus. So pin to checklist. Okay. On the top right corner, we need to craft a new door. So there's an abandoned car. Okay. So that's this little UI to kind of help us out here. Rocket cola. Ah, of course. That's kind of cool. And it is working. I think. It's very quiet, but it's pretty neat. But check. It's busted out. Oh, I guess this thing is locked on the other side. That's fine. An old-timey looking gas pump. That's kind of neat. Yeah. Oh, let's go take a look what the options are. There's also some stuff over here. Maybe? It's got that same, like, blue, kind of glowy, ethereal hue to it. I was thinking maybe this is... Oh, maybe that's, like, not good. Maybe that's, like, radiation or something. Okay, maybe I shouldn't be licking it or rubbing my penis against it. Alright, let's grab some stuff. The trunk in particular. I think it's like rusted shut. You gotta get a pry bar, that's right. What if I make the pry bar sad? Does it become a cry bar? Also, we got a porta potty, I think. Hell yeah. Good shit, man. Henge music video? I'm trying to remember. Henge. I don't know. If it was posted today, I saw most of the posts from today. Although there might have been music stuff that I missed in the music channel specifically. So I might have missed that one. Put it right there. And then I'm guessing I can put this in my hands. Get that pry bar. Can I use it as a weapon? Maybe. Oh, you can also throw it. Oh, one. There we go. Pop, pop. Alright. So... crank that shit open. There we go. We got some goods. Nice, nice. I got a road flare. All right. A couple of these bad boys. Can I rotate? Just does it for me. Some glass shards. Very good. Got that. Anything else? That's it. Does E to like point? Oh, to close it maybe? There is limited durability, so I can't just be slapping shit as much as I want. So it's a dumpster for other crucial items. Yeah, is there anything else? A steel door. I mean, if I could pry the steel door off, that actually would be kind of nice, because we have a steel door that's getting pretty crapped out. Panels, an old shitted out tire. Yeah, we don't really have the ability to remove these things. We would need some kind of, like... Got a computer, it's kind of neat. Like some kind of thing that could cut through metal. Now, I know we need to go there next. Is it illegal? Would it break any laws? Any local ordinances? To look around here. Although this might just be, like, housing utilities. Like, no way to get in there. So, alright, I'll take the hint. I'll take the hint. Let's go do some dumpster diving. Remember that one time I never got distracted while playing a video game? This is the kind of shit we were seeing sometimes in that that Storage Hunter Simulator game. Various odds and ends, and then oh Jesus! What are the fucking odds that this thing would just leap out like that? What the hell? The road flare. That's all well and good. Should I be unnerved that oh heart? Oh no! Do I have to explain it? Do I have to explain to it that I'm married and have to let it down easy? It doesn't want to open. Alright, well, I'll pick up this thing. An essential object. It's a scrapper. Now, maybe I can remove things. Scrap the abandoned car's wheels, panels, and doors. I feel weird that it hurts me right now. I mean, we just met. This is going a little bit too fast, don't you think? It is essential. Get back in the games, friends. And what kind of cool device do we have here? Yeah, I can let it rip. It's basically a Beyblade. And I say Beyblade because, well, clearly it's Bay. It's got the heart. Clearly it loves me. It's clearly a sentient object. The way that it jumped out of the dumpster like an excited puppy to greet me. It was basically wagging its tail. So we're gonna grab a couple things. They even want me to scrap the wheels as well. So do I just like scrap it? Yep. Scrap metal, some rubber, rubber duckies. I can probably leave the fuel tank, but they want me to get the wheels, panels, and doors. So I guess you can't remove it, but you can scrap it. More glass shards, and another wheel here. It's too far away. Yep. Let's grab whatever we can carry. Oh, is there something else? I wish I had like a flashlight. Of course, we do have flares. Panel, technically. Trunk panel. Ka-chunk. It's a satisfying, like, de-chunkification of these car parts. I wonder if we can, like, whatever this is. No dice. We'll eventually need to repair this thing, specifically. This scrapping device. But for now, this thing's great. It slowly draws away at its durability. Pretty slowly. Alright, so now we've got a whole bunch of raw materials. Surely have what it takes to slap some replacement doors together. That sounds adorable. Bit of our trusty little workbench. Take a look here. So I don't have the fabric for that first aid kit, but what I do have is a crude doa. Let's go ahead and craft that shit. We could actually make a few of them. And by a few, I mean one, because we only have a couple pieces of plastic. Who knew so much plastic was used in car doors? And the doors instantaneously ready. Look at that. It's a goddamn miracle. Install that shit. Bam. Beautiful. Now, this back thing is an issue as well. I like, yeah, that's kind of duct taped together. The car body. But my body needs to be repaired. So this is repair putty. Blue stuff. Spare tire. Chemicals. Repair putty. So... that in my hot little hands. Or I would say... I would assign this to 4. There we go. Got the repair putty. Okay, so I was wrong. I thought maybe that's what the blue stuff was. I don't think that's the case. They're called Bondo. I don't think I've heard of Bondo. But I can appreciate some, like, general use. I thought those were bullet casings. Like, shell casings for a second. But I think they're... I don't know what they are. But anyway. Just the car in general. Just repair the car in general. Is there a... Yeah, I wonder if that means, like, use it to just fix up the parts that have been kind of hecked. Is that what they mean? Yeah. So, like, start with this guy. Wow. Slaps him on there, and it's kind of magic. Like, really magic, yeah. Probably can't repair things that are, like, missing. Trunk storage. Trunk crafting. I'm gonna, like, start with just the stuff that's really hecked. Just glob that shit on there. Yeah, I've never heard of Bondo. I don't know if I have. I don't know if I've heard of Bondo. Maybe I would, like, recognize the brand if I were to see it. Although I'm not really a mechanically inclined person. I'm not really like a hardware kind of person generally. So that might be part of it too. It might just be my scrungy ass. Steel door. Slap that shit on there. There we go. Yeah, this is more like sci-fi than what I imagine Bondo is. When I hear Bondo, I think of like a fucked up little James Bond fella, or I think of like Brondo from Idiocracy. What plants crave? One more hit of this stuff, somewhere that needs it. The gas cap. Oh wait, no, it's just empty. Never mind. But what about the tippy top? Nothing on the tippy top. Because this is presumably a fairly... with their headlights. Yeah, this kind of stuff. Because this is like a fairly rare, I'm assuming a rare resource. It's like a fairly valuable resource. Can't just waste it. Oh, I have 3 hits of it though. Okay, that makes it a little bit better. Makes it a little bit better. Use it to repair tires. Blech. Yeah. Yeah, see, the real life Brondo ain't magic, nor would I expect it to be. Be cool if it was. I wouldn't complain. Blech. It probably wouldn't fix a flat, though. I do see it's stuck at 97%. I'd argue it doesn't work at all. Oh, it's just like body filler, right? Would that be akin to like spackling? Because I definitely know about spackling. Is that the word? The stuff you like for like drywall holes, that kind of shit. That bumper. All right, I got it to 100%. There we go. So it's like the car version of spackling, yeah. Yeah, Brondo, exactly, bud, exactly. It's spackle, but for cars. All right, so we got a flat tire, of course. No surprise there. There's a scanning device. Scan the flat tire. Is that like a thing I have? Bella? Maybe I just look at it? Oh, here we go. See, I'm scanning. Okay, with my eyeball. Oh, with the fucking headset we have. Right, okay, that makes sense. So look at this. Yeah, it's obviously heckin' sad. It needs to be the hole needs to be sealed and needs to be re-aerified. So crafting and using a sealing kit Areno. Let's take a look. What do we got? Sealing kit. Bam. Goodbye to holes and leaks by furiously, even frantically patching them with this hastily assembled collection of materials. I'm always sad when I have to say goodbye to holes. Always sad. I always get a little emotional. Backling services shock value. Yeah, I like to think I can spackle reasonably well. The tricky for me, spackling is easy. The part that I don't like is like trying to paint over the spot you just spackled and not have it be glaringly obvious that there's like a paint patch right there. That's the part that sucks. Because it's like, you know, even if you have the exact same paint that you used in the original wall, it's like you paint over it, but it's like you can kind of see it's not quite the same. So it's almost like, fuck, I gotta paint the whole ass wall, man. What the hell? What the hell? We got Galloneth, man. What's up, buddy? We're playing some Pacific Drive. I've never played this game before. We're actually still kind of in the intro, but I'm learning. We got a flat tire on our cool car. Try not to fall in love, okay? Try not to fall in love with our sweet ride. I know. Also, it's a little bit apocalyptic out there. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about the apocalypse. We'll just take one step at a time. Try not to fall in love with our sweet ride. If you've never played this game before, then welcome to Pacific Drive. If you have played this game before, you probably recognize these sweet wheels. And speaking of the sweet wheels, like I said, one of them's looking a little bit sad. So we're learning how to fix a flat, that kind of deal. She won't let you fill in the crack. Well, that's... If you're not allowed to shoot white stuff into the crack, what's even the point? We're, of course, talking about spackling over a hole in the drywall. Obviously. It's the texture, man. You gotta sand it down first. That's what I would usually do. We would apply the spackling, whatever you call it, and then I would sand it down so it's even. But I don't know. I found that even if I, like, when it comes to painting over it, it's not so much the individual hole itself that looks different. It's just, like, the shade of the paint is different because, like, you know, once the paint is dried and has been there for maybe months, maybe years, it just eventually kind of takes on a slightly different tone. So the texture isn't the problem. It's just like the color slightly mismatches. That's just how it goes, man. Anyway, Galloneth, thank you for that raid, man. Thank you, also shout out to Galloneth, who's playing some Kenshi. That's some good shit, baby. We actually played Kenshi for the first time late last year and had a great time with it. The game is fucking mystifying. I'm gonna guess you've probably played it before, so you probably know what you're getting yourself into. I hardly knew what I was getting myself into, but I still enjoyed it a whole bunch. Still enjoyed it profusely, and would very much like to play more of it. Very fun and very wild-ass game. If you have any clips you would like to share with Galloneth, I'm always down to see. Always down to see what kind of goofy hijinks you get up to in your streams. Big fan of Mr. Gallaneth. Mr. Nith, as we call him in the industry. I appreciate you, man. Thank you for popping in. And now this is Pacific Drive. We're having a nice old time here, and we're fixing this thing up. Thing all repairified. Look at that. It just pooped out a new tire. It's fucking magic, man. It's goddamn magic. Your first time playing. First time playing Kenshi. That's exciting, man. Is the car made out of cardboard? Well, we found it kind of in this condition, so it was like kind of abandoned. I mean, to be honest, I'm surprised the engine was still running. The wheel, it's also a little bit on the loose side. But yeah, fucking Kenshi. Now, did you do what I did, and when your first time playing the game, and did you, like, try to do some mining to, like, get some ore so you can sell the ore to make money? Because I spent a considerable amount of time mining a whole bunch of stuff, because, like, getting money in that game is a bit of a slog at first. And then I was partly responsible, and I, like, explored mostly locally, tried to avoid combat, tried to be a good boy. And then after a certain point, I was like, well, I want to, like, see some action. So I, like, went off into the deep end, into... I can't remember what the name of the region was. Oh, Gus, I might remember if he's still listening in. But I started to explore some outside regions, and wound up fucking facing off against those fucking ostrich bird things that I almost survived. I didn't win, but I almost, like, survived getting away from them. Yeah, they fucking ate my ass real quick, and not the good kind, unfortunately. But then we actually reloaded the save. We were able to get out away from them, so it ended up okay. Got a mechanics toolkit. Gotta equip that shit. You fucking got it, baby. Bam. The beak things. It was in the vein. That's what it was called. It was the vein. You can even see the tire kind of looks ajar. How can a tire be ajar? A tire is a tire, Alex. So let's just fix it up. That's it? You just fucking bop it and it breaks apart. There you go. Good shit, man. Good shit. Some mine. There you go, man. So it was in the vein and the beak things. That's what they're called. Beak things. You went into the vein? Dude, it's just so inviting. It looks so cool. Did you find some dope stuff? Because that's the thing. Or that's the problem, rather. We found, like, 2 clusters of beak things, and they were kind of nestled over some ruins that had some really, really good stuff. Some really good equipment, some good weapons. So, of course, the siren call of the weapons brought me into the beak things' vicinity, knowing full well what it was going to lead to, but I couldn't resist, man. Cardboard boxes. Install cardboard boxes in the trunk. Install cardboard boxes. What an odd thing to say, but alright. Hands only. I can do it. I can do it. I can handle it, man. So I'm going to install the storage. Yes, I'm going to use like a drill, like a hand drill, and install the cardboard boxes in. And there's a craft mat somewhere. Oh, it's in here. Craft Matthew. I wonder if that's related to Craft Mackenzie and cheese. Craft mac and cheese. Bam. So now we can do some crafting in our car.
There's a little prototype of mine in the garage. The arc device. Hook it up to your car, wherever it'll fit.
All right. This thing over here. Arc device. I don't know what arc device means. It sounds scary. Maybe it is. Putting it in the passenger side. Passenger seat. All right. I guess you're telling me I'm not gonna have any buddies? No, like road trip buddies? Wow. That's elaborate.
He won't just be your tour guide. It's your North Star and the only way back to safety.
No pressure.
You should consider it the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit if you plan on staying alive. That's how important this thing will be to you. Yes, that's...
Farmers are fighting some animals. Nice. That's a pro strat, man.
More about it if you live long enough to use it.
Combat skills. The bandits, right, man. The paladins, yeah, exactly. We did the same thing, and after, like, I played that game for 8 fucking hours on my first sitting, and by the end of the 8 hours, I still, with, like, I think I had myself, did you get any buddies? Because there's, like, one buddy you can get for free in one of the starting towns. So we got that buddy, and then I hired a third friend, so 3 people in general. And even with 3 buddies, we still couldn't, like, fight a group of bandits. We could probably 3v1 or maybe 3v2, the starving bandits, but oh my god, it's like, it's so pitiful how awful we are at the game. But that's the point. I think the point of Kenshi is to just be a fuck-ass nobody idiot who's helpless and sad and just useless, and you eventually get, I'm sure you learn too, you get your ass kicked into getting better, because like if you barely survive a combat, if you get not quite murdered but almost murdered and you just barely drag yourselves away, then you learn, your guy gets a lot of experience. Like if you breeze through combat, you learn nothing, but if you barely hold it together, then you get a lot of experience. So that's like, you kind of want to get your dick kicked in a little bit. It's kind of how it goes. Ridiculous, man. All right, so there's more stuff in the locker. Yeah, if any of you ever played Pacific Drive, I'm enjoying this one so far. It's a good game. It's also a little bit intimidating. There's a lot to it for sure, but I'm enjoying what we're seeing so far. Do I want to get these chemicals? One step at a time. One step at a time. Your first death, yep. Broke your arms, yep. Yep. And shot you. Brutal. Oh my god. Fucking wild. So this is the storage. So we'll store the scrapper. And I know it quite well. Thank you very much. So we'll store the scrapper in there. I think we probably need the first aid kit. Pop one of those there. The repair stuff, probably a good idea. Crowbar, probably. Some flares, probably. What do they recommend? They say the road flares for sure. I mean, I'm going to take all of it. Call me old-fashioned, but just give me all that shit. I mean, I guess the reality is we probably won't do... Well, no, that's not true, because we have a crafting thing right here. We have a craft Matthew, if you will. Oh, that's it kind of folds out. That's kind of neat. So in that case, yeah, I will store this stuff. And I don't suppose these stack, do they? Oh, they do stack. That's neat. That's cute. So knowing that things do stack makes me feel a little bit better about it. So yeah, we'll just keep all of it. Keep all of it, man. But yeah, if you have any clips you want to share, Gallaneth, you know my rule. It doesn't have to be from tonight's stream, but I'm always down to see what you're up to. Or the stuff in our cool car. Risk of loss. Is it like too much maybe? Loss. Oh, these things. Was it because it's too heavy? Is that the issue? Huh. I'll confess I'm not sure. Is it oh, is it because it was like off the deep end or something, or it was like stacked weirdly? Maybe that's what it was. Okay. We're good. We're good. We're Gucci. Yeah, good enough. Good enough. Blueprint. Ooh, I get to learn more cool things. The blueprint? Okay. It's like in a big old canister. Oh. I learn how to make gears. An impact hammer. You just crack open the blueprint, you look at it for 3 seconds, and you're like, I know everything. I know Kung Fu. Use the pump to fill the fuel tank. That's right, because our guy is low fuel. And just so I'm clear, got the gas cap right here. Use the... Oh, this guy. Oh, it's like a working fuel pump. I'll be damned. I wonder how much stuff's in here. Presumably it's not infinite. Huh? What they got? Click. Oh, open. Open gas cap. Please. Maybe it'll open for me. There we go. Okay. Now, is this one of those things where I have to, like, look back? Oh, I was gonna say, can I look back and look to see how much it's gonna cost me and try to get it at, like, the even amount? There we go. Don't want to waste a single drop. And then is there a thing we can do, like, a jiggle, like, shake it, kind of go, and try to get those last little drops? Now, apologies to any New Jerseyans listening in. I'm, of course, uttering the forbidden secrets that you're not allowed to learn. As we all know, if you're in New Jersey and you so much as look at a gas pump without license, without, you know, being employed specifically to do so, they will draw and quarter you on site. If you even attempt to pump your own gas, they will slap you with a wet noodle, according to something I just made up. They'll just fucking off you right there. Get the fuck out of here. All jokes aside, if I never had to pump my own gas, I wouldn't be sad. It's not a thing I enjoy doing. Especially when it's cold and windy and fucky and shitty out there. Awful. Awful and overrated. Charging station. Is that kind of aligned? I mean, probably not great. Oh, well, no, I guess it is. It's good enough because I got the little checkbox. Got the checky. So, yeah. Just flap that shit. Bam.
If you're all set, take a look at the projector.
It, like, it fucking insta-juiced it, and it kind of fucked the lights up for a second, but it worked. Get to plan out our destination. That's exciting. Oh, this is fancy. it's a warning. That's right, man. Meerkat says, I've seen some things, bro.
This is the zone.
If you even so much as reach for it, they say, no, sir, the axe comes down.
State. What that means is the shape, size, and makeup of just about everything constantly changes.
I've got a good feeling about this area right here. Feeling really good about that.
The blink of an eye, and it does. Constantly. It's caused by something we call instability. We're completely surrounded by it, and once you've watched it chew through entire mountain ranges, you'll understand that you don't want to get anywhere near it. We can only survive in here within pockets of stability. That's what you're standing in now. And that's what you're seeing mapped on the route planner. If we're going to find you a way out of the zone, you'll need to build a new antenna. Until then, you won't be able to detect stabilized routes beyond your immediate area. So, you've got to go hunting for parts, and that means taking a drive. Go on.
A Pacific Drive.
Device in your car will then show you where you
That's the
need
name of the game. Can't remember who posted it, but there was that goofy ass picture where it's like somebody playing one of the Deus Ex games, the newer ones, like Mankind Divided or whatever, and they're going like, the year is 2027, and the guy's like, that's next year. It's like, ah, yes, good job, Captain Obvious. So here's where we're going. It's a 3-hour tour. I'm gonna guess that's like in-game time. Not scanned. Reveal the details. Summon a gateway? That sounds scary but exciting. Plan your route. So select the destination. I think we have selected it. I think that's it. Selected. Oh, I did not select it. Okay. Hold it. Oh, you hold it. There we go.
You go. Make
Got
a
the
left
Chivo.
and follow the access
Got the
road.
achievement for selecting our destination. Alright. Now, the only other thing that comes to mind... We, of course, have the cool... Well, it's... For one thing, I don't have a goddamn trunk door, which is an issue. Out of curiosity, what would it take... Oh, I can one sec. Wonder what it would take... to... get a trunk door built. We probably don't have the stuff for it right now. I guess it'd be a crude door, I guess? Unless, like... Of course, we have the scrap metal, but we don't have any plastic. We could maybe find some more glass shards. But yeah, plastic and duct tape is the big one for surezies, for realsies. So we might just have to find some more while we're out and about. The other thing that comes to mind is I couldn't help but notice that that cool scrapping tool thingy is great, but it is getting low on its own durability. So if there was a way to repair this guy, if there was a way to repair this fella, like some kind of like tool repair kit. This helps you extract things. All about the scrapper. So there's a repair putty. You fix up the worst of things. So if we could make some repair putty, we do have chemicals, but again, no plastic. Do the job to handle engine or wheel trouble. Yes, I'm just looking at like things that would say like, oh, you use this specifically for repairing tools and devices. But nothing jumps out at me. So it's also possible we don't have the blueprint to like build a repair kit just yet. So in the meantime, I guess this just means we'll just be cautious about when and how frequently we use this thing. Because it's a special tool. Special. Alright, friends. How's about this? So, we're gonna go off on our first adventure. Look at that. The door is open for us. It is the Wild West, the Pacific Northwest, to be specific. It's pretty neat that it has all this, instead of like all these like cool features, all these cool gadgets and like printouts and statuses on our cool hijinks and our cool adventures and our sick ass car, man. Look at this baby. Look at this beauty. Now, what I do appreciate is, although there are like survival and crafting elements and like that kind of deal, what I'm grateful for, at least as far as I can tell, is there's nothing about like, oh, you gotta fucking manage your like, I don't know, fucking hunger and thirst, and your guys need to shit, all that kind of stuff. You know, responding to meters, that's the thing that really turns me off any sort of survival kind of thing. Yeah, Zabatsu knows all too well. Shake has probably talked about that in his streams too, bartending, the idea of like, oh my god, responding to like your sanity bar and your health bar and your thirst bar and your need to masturbate bar. Like I understand it's realistic, but it's also like babysitting. Feels like babysitting, man. I don't love it. Cool fella right here. Excuse me. This is pretty slick. It's pretty slick. And admittedly, part of the reason why I'm like kind of a grouch about that kind of thing is because like I've played games where that's like a big part of the experience. Is the responding to meters part. And high level radiation. Oh yeah. And like I understand why it's there, and I understand the realism aspect, the immersion, yada yada yada. I get it. It's just like, and I played a lot of Don't Starve together with my friends back in the day, and it was a game that I enjoyed, but I didn't love the way that they all loved it. So I kind of got overexposed on it. So I'm kind of like extra bitter when it comes to like any game that kind of reminds me of that. Launch and construction. Periodic volume warning. Oh, that's the radio up there. Okay, interesting. All right, man, we're fucking doing this. Oh, fast travel maybe? Oh, okay. I thought we're driving ourselves. Okay, no, it is like, all right, now you're just gonna teleport you to that spot. That's actually kind of nice. What's up, Ace? Yeah, that makes me happy, Ace. And that's a fair point, too. That is a bar you have to deal with for sure. Oh, shit, I should have filled up my extra gas tank for that matter.
Okay,
But we probably have enough.
keep it
Yeah.
simple. I don't want to overwhelm that little brain of yours. You'll
My
need
brain is
to fix
overwhelmable,
the
it's true.
antenna at the garage. First on the list is plasma. The woods are littered with plasma generators. Look for a research trailer or a spark tower. That's those antenna things zapping you when you get too close. Both are always accompanied by plasma generators.
Good to know. Yeah, focus on the car, right? So having the car being a survivable thing you have to maintain, that makes a little bit more sense, I would say. That feels less egregious.
The ARC device is picking up on some plasma generators nearby. Your headset has a built-in scanner. Use it on the plasma generator, and it'll figure out the tools you need.
Pull off right here. I'm gonna be a good boy. I'm gonna try to do this every time. Put it in park. Turn the car off. Make sure the lights aren't on. We good? I wanna be a good boy. It just feels like, right, not because it adds anything. I'm 100% with you, Ace. It's like, it just slows things down. Especially in multiplayer games where it's like, oh, I want to go on an adventure. I want to, like, do cool stuff with the homies. And then the game's like, whoa. Aren't you forgetting something, man? You have to make sure your guy is it's like, it's like, oh, hold on, guys. I can't go on the adventure yet. I have to eat a snack or else my guy's going to starve. And then the other guy's like, oh, shit. Well, if he's got to do that, I need to give my guy a nap. And I got to give my guy a drink. And it's like, there's all these roadblocks to progress and being able to do fun stuffs. They were saying things will zap you if you get close. I'm a little scared, but it's probably fine. Find and scan a plasma generator, so it's probably okay. I'm gonna scan that shit.
Looks like it's ripe for the picking.
Delicious.
Get at it with your hands, though.
I'm with you. It's like,
Will do the
I
trick.
can appreciate what they're going for, but just not really my deal. So, collect materials, craft replacement parts. We'll definitely need that eventually. We have to use the impact hammer. Well, did I bring it with me? I think I did. Uh-oh. Did I not grab it? Oh, no, we found the blueprint, but I didn't actually make one for myself. So we need a gas cylinder, gears, need some other odds and ends. So let's go ahead and grab the scrapper. The scrapper crapper. If nothing else, I could, like, we know this will give you... Yeah, I figure like it'll probably tell you. Maybe there's like a thing that would say.
Look at you, out in the zone, all on your own. They grow so fast, don't they?
If I were to scrap it, what would it get me?
Been a long time, old gal. Didn't think we'd talk again after that whole Sasquatch incident.
Yes, I was
Sasquatch
hoping
incident.
to go another decade without hearing your voice again. What did you
Hooray!
do? Francis to death.
Hello to you too, Oppie. And no, I'm still here.
If I just poke my head in, maybe there's just some odds and ends out here. A little bit dark. For a light switch. I mean, I guess that's all we got. It's fine. Grab a couple odds and ends. We have canned food. I mean, there is food. Fabric. That we know that's a resource for some crafty kinds of situations. We need things like gears. In fact, yeah, let's go ahead and add that to our list like the game recommends. It's a good idea. Blueprints, impact hammer, pin that shit. Boop. We definitely
Find
need...
those materials by any means necessary. No one's coming back ever again, so go on and take what you need. Transports, homes, outposts, facilities, they've all been abandoned since the zone was decommissioned in 87. Most of those structures won't even be there the next time the instability scrambles the area. So loot to your heart's content. Just
Hooray!
loot away.
Any other fun things, like this thing. Cardboard box. Duct tape. Made with real ducks. Let's see, is there a rearrange or a rotate? And I can equip. I think this might mean that like 3 is the maximum number of stacks. I'm full of shit. Why? How do I get you in there? There we go. There we go. Pop. There we go. Got some fun stuff. And did notice that the blueprint thing got Oh no, just the one, Oh, it's on the left. There we go. So yes, we need gears. I guess maybe we could just craft the gears with the scrap metal. I guess that means we have what we need.
Hey, driver, I bet you're dying to hear all about the remnants by now.
Oh, can you not? I'm a little busy trying to keep them alive.
I'll keep to the basics, I promise. They deserve
Probably a way to rotate, isn't there?
Fine. I'm giving you 60 seconds.
Oh, all right, there we go.
Nearly enough time to get
55 seconds and counting.
Okay. The remnants, in short, they're old objects that do all sorts of weird things. They bind themselves to people, and you're the latest victim. You and the car are inseparable now, so get acquainted. Once the remnant is bound to someone, they become gradually more obsessed with it. It takes over the victim's mind until they go crazy and run off into the zone with it. No one has ever been able to resist its siren call. That fixation is probably worming its way into your brain as we speak. This is the first time we've ever got our hands on one. But we know all about the past remnants, and oh gosh, this one time it materialized as an old copper kettle, and the tea that came out of that thing, it was...
And now I'm splitting the transmissions going to your receiver. Anything critical to your immediate needs will broadcast directly and immediately to your radio and headset. Anything not mission critical will be on a low priority frequency. Those transmissions will be recorded and indexed for you to listen to at your leisure. And by low priority, I mean just about everything that comes out of Tobias's mouth.
I can tell already this is one of those games where it's like the dialogue and the interactions are going to be very fun and very witty. Also, I realize I'm doing this the wrong way. I want to have this go into the trunk. But what I will take is the pry bar. I am curious about getting into this other place. We have what we need, I think. But they do recommend collecting other things while we're here. Yep. Very dark and spooky. Eventually, a flashlight would be a nice to have. Danger. I can't read shit. Too dark and spooky. But I can kind of see where there are, like, collectible thingies. The glowable objects are the things where you know it's the good stuff. Is that some plastic? Some delicious plastic. Game's pretty dark. Yeah, how's about this? We were talking about this earlier. Under... Not video. Gameplay? Accessibility? Brighter nights. Let's try it. Try and see how bad it is. Well, maybe the problem is that it's inside. Maybe that's the problem. I did set it, right? Brighter nights is on, yeah. It's fine. It's fine. I think that'll just, like, translate to being a nicer game experience just in general. This looks to be empty. Arda crate. Whole bunch of raw resources. Love that for us. This whole thing about the remnant, which is like some kind of, I guess, somewhat sentient or somewhat like autonomous entity taking on some kind of shape and becoming and like drawing people to it, drawing some kind of like occupant to it and making them become obsessed with it. That's such an interesting concept. Not what I was expecting, but I mean, yeah, when they were talking about the remnant, we knew there was probably gonna be something. Shows up for a moment here. Go ahead and get that hammer going. I need to I need to make the gears happen though. Two of them. And now got an impact hammer. Hell yeah, baby. Thing right here, number 2. I mean, it looks like a... From here, it looks like either a rocket launcher or a flamethrower, just the way that nozzle is shaped. You're not gonna, like, explode on me when I try to grab this, will you? Smash that shit. Alright. Hold my beer. Here we go. You know, it's legit when the game has to, like, think for a second. It's like, oh, boy. Hold my beer. So we need 5 of these puppies. We just found 2 of them. Alrighty, Rudy. Resource. Sodium vapor light. Delicious. And I like turn it on. But yeah, that's probably like what the little heads up thing was trying to tell me about earlier. Learning about other resources we can see. Got excited. I thought I saw like something looking like a gas can in there, but nope, no dice. Now there are other spots further up. Unfortunately, nothing in here. Well, plasma thingamajiggies. But while we're in this neighborhood, I mean, yeah, I'll do a little looky-loo. There fuel to be siphoned? No, sir. Grab this stuff, though. What if we stray too far from our car if we're gonna start to feel sad? My guy feeling sad. Oh my god, to be happy and healthy. Lead a happy, healthy life. Shame it's so dark. I look forward to crafting some kind of light source eventually. Like some glowing happening. So there's like just the ambient lighting is making a little bit of a way in here. Nothing else that I can... Oh! That's the one we already opened. Yeah, I was gonna say, usually the glowing thingies are fairly obvious. Oh! There's a raid, or not a raid, a resub from Fahrenheit. What's up, buddy? Thank you, Fahrenheit, for that resub. Thank you very much, my man. At 5-month streak, what a stud. What an absolute stud. We're playing some Pacific Drive. It's my first time. Oh my. It's my first time playing this game. Oh, didn't mean to throw it. Uh-oh. Might be in trouble. It's very dark. Exactly where that thing landed. There it is. What I was trying to do is this, to look closely and be like, oh, pretty lights, but scary lights. Pacific Drive, it's pretty interesting so far. And it's a little bit terrifying, but I'm enjoying it. Thank you for that resub, buddy. Very generous of you. It's never an expectation. I always feel like I should... Oh, radiation. Maybe I shouldn't get too close to this. I mean, we've seen what happens when the spicy air gets extra spicy. We know the warning signs, but maybe it's best I just not chance it. Huh. Oh, it's graffiti. Okay. That's kind of cool. I like the alien fellas. Big Stalker enjoyer, though. I'm a big Stalker enjoyer, although I've only played the first one, so I'm kind of a fake gamer. I've only played Shadow of Chernobyl. I've never played... no tank, no gas. I've never played Blue Sky or Call of Pripyat. I've never played the other ones. I've yet to play 2, but I love the original. Played through it a couple times. Love that shit. That's right, you got that Canadian monopoly money, baby. Isn't it great? The geopolitical reality of our times. Isn't it lovely? And not at all frustrating and at times terrifying? Alright, well, let's go ahead and continue on our fun little journey. We have more spots to hit up. Yeah, we're still pretty early on in the game, so I'm still kind of a baby. I'm still in baby mode. What? Excuse? What am I seeing with my eyeballs? Huh. Keep looking. I'm gonna guess that's something to avoid. It's miraculous that it exists. You're not wrong. I mean, it was developed in a literal war zone. The fact that it is a playable piece of software that has been released on like mainstream gaming platforms is in itself a goddamn miracle. Go ahead and put her in park. Uh-oh. All right, sorry. Go and then back up. I'm sorry. That far? Is that close enough or far enough away? They did warn us. They'll zap us if you're too close. I thought maybe apologizing was the right call. It's still like, we still get the zappy, like the zippy zappies, kinda. I'm assuming that'll wear off. Alright, so let's go ahead and turn it off. We're probably far enough away. You hold it. E. What am I doing wrong? Is the car still on? Wait, what have I done? All right, let's back up. There's like something fucky happening here. It didn't look like it was reaching us. It's still got the blue glowies. All right, so put it in park, turn it off, open door. I leave. What am I doing wrong? Oh, okay, you hold it. Okay, I was doing the opposite. So you hold it to open the car door, you press it to leave. Okay, I thought it was the opposite. I'm sorry, I'm a dumbass. Maybe concerned about the blue glowy bits doing their blue glowy things. The good news is, if I scan it, it's charged, which is probably not good. There's no fix to it being charged, so we just fucking deal with it. It'll just be charged for a while. That's just how it's going. That's how it's going. It's like a credit card. It's charged. Appreciate the pretty lighting we have, by the way. It's a pretty game. Yeah, it was 80% playable. Yeah, and of course the fact that it still has had a couple of additional fixes. This is an anomaly. A spank tower. There's a logbook entry. Let's see if there's any recommended fixes, but it's probably just trying to time it. Dukov is fun. Dukov looks funny. I've never played Tarkov, and I don't really have much interest. I'm not much of an extraction shooter guy. Oh, shit. But it does look delightful. Dukov, rather, looks kind of fun. Kind of fun and kind of cute. It's pretty tight, but pretty forgiving. That's good to know, actually. These things in there, but we'll keep the tools. Tools on my person. First aid kit, maybe. Maybe. One step at a time. Logbook. Yeah, the car dashboard, all that jazz. Let's look about... one specifically for anomalies. Probably this guy's spark. There it is. There it is. Pacific Drive is the something fucky. I don't doubt it. I don't doubt that is absolutely the vibe. There's a meta progression, which is kind of neat. Yeah, it does look pretty neat. Yeah, the extraction shooter thing hasn't really gotten me. The only game that I've played that is like sort of an extraction-like, kind of sorta, is Sulfur, and I like that one a lot. So if Dukov has like some of that kind of thing going on, I'm not opposed. I'm not opposed to some of the extraction-isms. Because, yeah, well, and you kind of nailed it, Fahrenheit. It's not even the fact that it's the extraction thing I don't like. It's the multiplayer thing that I'm kind of a Scrooge about. I'm kind of a Grinch about, like, multiplayer, like, sweaty fucking shooter games nowadays. And you know, they're popular, and of course, nobody can deny Arc Raiders has been really big, and of course, Tarkov continues to pop off. But yeah, it's just, they don't really hold my attention. Increase in radiation. Yep. The local plasma source is keeping it going. Banding beasts. Burn through components readily. Sorting or releasing constant high voltage. So that's all it is. It's just a thing that is going to happen. I might just have to, like, just run up with the hammer and just hope for the best. There's a single-player mod for Tarkov. That's cool. I'm, like, trying to kind of gauge how close I can get. See, log and photo, which is kind of cool. If I'm sneaky, maybe it won't hear me or see me. I know when I'm not wanted. Maybe it doesn't like follow you actively. Maybe if you're moving, if you're schmoving. I was thinking it was gonna hit scan me, but maybe it like takes a moment. Going for it. Grab the stuff. No, did that oh, it turned it off too. Okay, that's good. I was thinking maybe it was like still juiced. I thought that was toilet paper for a second. I would not recommend using duct tape as toilet paper. That's a mistake you make only a half dozen times before you start to learn your lesson. Believe you me, but enough about my college years. But enough about my slutty college years. I'm just kidding. I can't stop talking about my slutty college years. Can't help myself. I can't help myself. It is absolutely second nature. Suppose there's any fuel in here. Not that we need the fuel. There is fuel, actually. So if I wanted to, we could... Well, again, I think I've... Well, no, actually, no. Here we go. I can do this. Yeah, give me 1 second. I'll get the goods. Here, in fact, I can drive the car up. Dealt with the scary thing. Go ahead and pop the resources in here. There we go. There we go. Things are no longer charged and scary, so we're all set there. What I'm finna do... This won't, like, fuck my tires up too much. Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and just get this over back onto the pavement. Be with you next. First, turn that off. Put her in park. Oh, I should have put her in park first. What am I doing? Doing the opposite. Wrong order. What are you doing, Alex? And I think it was here. Okay. I'm gonna slurp the stuff. Gas tank. Not that we need the gas right now, I don't think, but I feel like it's probably a good idea to extract fuel whenever we find it. Probably a nice to have. Got a full fuel can. So unless we could find another, can I like put the cap back on? Unless we could find another fuel can, not much else we can do here. We got some extra fuel now, which is nice. Back on there. Have you ever participated in a glizzy gobble off, a deep throat contest? Well, Meerkat, the obvious answer is no, because all my friends knew I would just smoke them. So it's like, it never even came up because it was like, oh, come on, Alex. Come on, we know you're the fucking throat goat. Now, Meerkat, all jokes aside, I've heard legends of your Thrussie's capability. I've heard of the drumstick. I've heard of the drumstick situationship with the drumstick. The Meerkat, his reputation precedes him. His accomplishments cannot be overstated. Yeah, we gotta save that one. That's a good one. That's a good one, man. Bam. We gotta save that one. That's a good one, dude. The hot dog shooter, Fahrenheit? Dude. What's his name? Hershey something something. Fastest hot dog shooter in the Pacific Northwest. I'm just saying. I like the part where he's shaking the fucking liquid off the hot dogs. He's like, we're gonna go viral with this one, baby. Oh, I love that video. God damn it. Every time Fahrenheit pops in, there's always some new thing that he knows about that, like, I'm all about. And it's always like, God damn it. I can't keep using the Step Brothers reference where he's like, did we just become best friends? I can't use that every single time we talk, Fahrenheit. People start asking questions. Now we have enough of the plasma dealy boppers.
Stations. That ought to be prime pickings for antenna parts.
Prime dickings.
Approximate location to your map. Look for an antenna tower up on a hill somewhere.
Now what I'm hearing is look for an antenna tower. What I'm really hearing is I should really stick my penis into the like fucking like laser wall, like the kind of thing the thing where they would stick the broomstick on submarines, right? They would like wave broomsticks around to make sure there wasn't like a thermal leak. That way you wouldn't just fucking walk into an area and just get sawed in half. I'm worried it's this kind of thing, like you stick a broomstick in there, it just fucking melts it. So we have the links, baby. Yeah, I do love that video. Links are always allowed, by the way. Links are never forbidden. Like it's not like the kind of thing where you have to like ask for permission. Generally, I just ask people not to spam them. But like, yeah, if it's relevant to what we're talking about, links are always valid. I won't always watch the thing on stream, but if you have the channel points for it, we do have a watch a YouTube video channel point redemption where I will stop what I'm doing mid conversation and watch whatever is redeemed. We do have that. But we've watched the hot dog shooter on a number of occasions, and it's always a banger. Always a banger. Yeah, let's go ahead and craft that thing. Oh no, I'm wrong. We gotta go find a radio station first. It is pleasure. It is a pleasureful experience. Hot dog shooter is a classic. I think I read somewhere there was like some kind of follow-up where there was like this question of like whatever happened to that guy. And there was like an urban legend that he went to prison or some shit. I mean, listen, I want to make judgments based on like, you know, how they live or what they do. But I mean, you know, you hear something like that, you go, I mean, terribly surprising. Yeah, it's radio station camping. But then there was some other interview with him where he's like doing just, there's the big guy right there. He's just kind of hanging around now. He's like, he did some kind of interview not too long ago, so he's keeping busy, I think, and he's not in prison anymore, presumably. Oh! Whatever that was, I'm gonna assume it was bad. I saw something raise out of the ground, and I'm scared. All right, here, let's... What even happened, man? So that guy... Yeah, I want to scan him, see what's going on here. And then what fucking, like, lifted out of the ground? Was that a fucking manhole? Just lifted up? No, this is... It's an anomaly. Yeah. Oh, it's an actual... It's a fucking very intense bollard. Wow, it just fucking appears out of nowhere, huh? A very full fuel barrel. But that's like the fucking moth to the flame right there. The bollard's supposed to fucking get your ass, and it almost got mine. Just scan you and not hang around much longer, because that is scurry. I do see another glowing thingy back there. Floating rocks. The rocks are breathing. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, there go the bollards. There they go. So maybe at first I thought maybe they did that when you got close. Now maybe they're just gonna do it on their own. Rocks are breathing. So I should probably like do some reading, some light reading to understand what the fuck is going on with these things. The abductors, I can guess based on the name what they're all about. Yeah, so I see what Fahrenheit was saying where like he's more of a stalker guy, and I would say in my heart of hearts I probably am as well, but there is some overlap between stalker in this game, and the anomalies are a big part of that for sure. So, at first they were thinking they're new and unique, but we disagree strongly, he says. So, abrupt, dangerous, grotesque things, some kind of geological phenomenon. To ground. Okay, so yeah, so it did respond to us getting close to it then. Well, tone your abs. Yes, the abductor. Make it hard and toned, like the walls of like ductwork in like an industrial building. Industrial ductwork. That kind of rigidness and tonedness. You think this is where it should have been localized, just Florida, or do we want to say that, you know, they call it Pacific Drive, that it's in the Pacific Northwest, but maybe what they mean is that, listen, this is actually Florida, but the events that occurred here alter the climate so much it doesn't look like Florida. Even like made mountains happen. So I mean, yeah, I could see how we could say, yeah, this is just like sci-fi Florida in like 5 years maybe. Squad over him. There you go. There, he'll fill me right up. Yep. Or he'll launch me to space the way he just kind of pops up so suddenly. And there's a child abduction. Jesus. And don't worry, there's one for child size as well. So not a deliberate reaction or defense mechanism. Yep, it just pops up. Yep. So just avoid them. These fucking guys. I miss you and the kids. Haven't written sooner. We don't mind the handwriting being a little wiggly. And the guys are in a pickle. Our van got pulled up into a tree. It happens. Can't explain exactly what happened. It's top secret after all. But we are safe. Trust me on that. We're trying to wait before rescue happens. Hanging 50 feet above the ground. Oh! They're still in the tree. Oh, I thought it meant like, oh, the tree is up there and we're down here. We don't have a car. No, that means we're in the tree. Send this when we get back to the barracks. Here's a picture, though. Sketched it while we're waiting. If there's one thing we have up here, it's a heck of a view. So, that didn't tell us jack dick about what these guys are all about. But we know that they might put your shit into trees, maybe. So, call them potholes. Oh, that's interesting. These are the pictures that I took. Oh, well, I thought it was just like general pictures. No, that's me. I took that picture. I should have taken a selfie first. Hey, boss, I'm out here working with... Oh, yeah, that's the... We know those names. Run into trouble. My first potholing job. Bring your tools and see for yourself. Our tools, our signs, our lights. They've taken flight. See this, don't know how it told me. All right, well. Also, I get excited. I see EOF. That means ends of file. Or EOM is like end of message. But I see this in my brain almost downloads it as EDF. Which, as we all know, deploys. Here, let's do this. Never mind. I was about to save. Because I might approach and get hacked a little bit. But there's no manual save that I can see. So in that case... I mean... Probably fine? Curiosity, did it, like, take that second photo? Kinda curious. Nope, it only takes the first one. Only takes the OG. And... Pop! So it didn't, like, make them mad. I can't help but notice the vines. Ooh, our face is doing the thing. But if we get too close, we get like the fuzzy eyeball thing where our eyeballs start itching. Can't scan it. Okay. Let's not get any closer then. Oh, that's the hue of their lights. Oh, they're like leaking stuff. The EDF deploys, baby. Fucking yeah. Yeah, Fair and I doing the classic line where, like, you call someone else a weeb, and then you're like, don't look at my watch history, don't look at my Steam library. Don't look. It's like, you can, like, make fun of someone for being a weeb, but then it's like, don't know what I'm into because I'm also a weeb. My favorite shitpost is from, I think it's from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. There's two dudes just beating the shit out of some third guy. He's on the ground, the two guys are, like, stomping on him, and it's like, the dude on the ground, there's a label that says, like, internet, like anime nerd. And the dudes kicking the shit out of him are people that don't like anime. And there's a dude from afar sipping tea, and the label on him is anime enjoyer. And he's, like, sipping the anime, he sees them, and then the next frame is him joining the other guys, kicking the shit out of them. The idea is, like, anime nerds will shit on their own with zero hesitation. It is just part of the experience of being a weeb, being a fucking anime weirdo. Recognizing that none of us are sacred. We're all equally fucked, man. Right, so we got more things to look towards. I mean, I guess we can continue down this path. Probably the right call, honestly. If I were to continue down that main, but yeah, actually, let's see how far this can go. I might have to, like, time this.
On a hill somewhere. Eyes to the horizon.
Back that thing up a little bit. Looking at something, your eyeballs feel fuzzy. Yeah. There's, like, the whole thing where someone's like, wow, I found this, like... this cool thing that says it's radioactive. I'm not sure what that means. I don't know what radioactive means, but it's probably nothing. And I tried to take a picture, but my camera doesn't work really well. I was having a hard time taking a picture. Because that's the thing, like, if something is, like, extremely radioactive, if you take a picture of it, it'll, like, come up as being very fuzzy. The whole idea of being, like... Yeah, if, like, your game's, like, eyeballs are getting fuzzy, it's like, probably not good. I'm curious what's going on over here. There's, like, a glowy thing. That's exciting. How many JRPGs do I own? Probably more than most. There you go. There you go. We understand, man. This is a cobbled together gobbledygook. Just some fucking heaping mess of fuck. All he is. Dumpster diving. Good place to store things. It's getting parasocial, man. People are gonna start asking questions. Can I get in there? I want to get in there. The Devil's Sacrament. I like that. There might not be... Oh, maybe? I'm gonna time it good. I'm gonna be a good boy. Be a good boy. I'm gonna time this good. No, sir. See, it's because I referred to him respectfully. Alright, well, I could... Get in there. Yeah. Alright, we're probably fine. Alright, what's in here? This piece of graphite, I taste pennies. It's like pennies, delicious. And my hands feel warm. Yeah, it's great, isn't it? Every Tales game, Persona games, even the collector's editions. Now, I've only played a handful of Tales games, and I enjoy them. I enjoy the ones I've played. But I've only played Tales of Fantasia and Tales of Symphonia. So I really like what I've played of that series, but I've been pretty out of the loop for a while, so I haven't really been keeping up with them, unfortunately. But I want to go back and play a whole bunch more. I want to play, like, Tales of the Abyss, a whole bunch of the older ones, and, of course, you know, the newer ones. Vesperia, Berseria, Berserkia, whatever it's called. A whole bunch of good ones. Stuff over yonder. It's like these things are glowy. Like my eyes are drawn to them, but we can't actually collect them. What we can collect is this stuff. Oh, it's lockified. I need a pry bar. Hey, I have one of those. In my hot little hands. That's nice. I can see it when I close my eyes. Yeah, that's like the that's the monk ass. I was like, oh jeez. Nobody tell him, or maybe no, maybe someone should tell him actually. Some fun noises. The outside. Now the cool thing is that it's very dark. It's kind of hard to like see. Okay, there's the door out. Yeah, I don't like you looking that closely at me. I'm just gonna back up. I'm gonna back that thing up. Nothing else, I don't think. We already checked that locker. Because it's very dark, a little bit hard to navigate. But I think we got all the goods. I think our pry bar has one more use out of it. One more thing. Oh, two more things. So I need to figure out how to repair this thing. We have a lot of rare, raw resources, so I bet we probably have what's necessary to repair it. Do his thing and then swing on back. Zilia, Tales of Arise. Yeah, I've heard of that one. Tower up ahead, perhaps. Kratos in the purple suit. In Symphonia. Kratos in the purple suit. I'll be honest, I don't know if I know what that's referring to, actually. Unless that's like a name of a character unrelated to God of War in the game. It has been a long time since I played through Symphonia. I played through Fantasia probably 6 or 7 years ago, and that game is still pretty fun, honestly. I still really like it. I wonder if you can't repair, if you just have to craft a whole new one, which I wouldn't be opposed to doing, honestly. Crafting like a scrapper, also not that bad, shockingly enough. It'd be cool if I could just repair something. I could say, like, hold the pry bar in my hands, craft mat. Yeah, that's what this thing is. Looking to see, I like inventory. Ability 3 out of 40, 3 for impact use, 3. Yeah. I'm seeing all that info. That down there. Yes, there might not be an option to repair tools necessarily. Usually in games like this, it's cheaper to repair an existing one versus like crafting a whole new one. And I don't think it would be the repair putty. For one thing, the repair putty is kind of expensive to make. So making a repair putty just to repair a pry bar would be a bit much, honestly. I was hoping there'd be something that would say, like, thing in your inventory, like, press this button to repair. But yeah, I don't see nothing. So, okay, we'll just know to make a new one when the time comes. That's probably the idea. Alright. So we have this roadblock which has me concerned. We can probably just drive around. Yeah, we've got a little path here. Did I already check this trunk? No, I did not. Goods, cool. Before I get too ahead of myself, let's check a few more. Probably easier to replace them, yeah. But maybe that's a fair point too. Maybe there's like, something will present itself. Maybe eventually we will find some kind of way. To repair like an individual tool. One more. It's like I don't want to go too far from our car because I know our guy will start to be sad. Or maybe the car will be sad. Someone will be sad if we go too far. I go too long without being inside our beloved. Hello, my beloved. I wanted to be inside of you. That'd be a really good time for my wife to hop into the stream. Be like, Alex, is there something weird about this car that I need to know about? Mentioned before that my wife and I, we have an understanding when it comes to certain characters in certain video game series and my enjoyment of them, which shall remain nameless. Twilight Midnight from Twilight Princess. But yeah, maybe not like an Oh, hold on. What fuck is this? There's something fucky here. We're in park. What is this? I see something like... I mean, maybe it's just mud, but I don't know, man. This game has taught me to be fearful of things that I do or do not understand. Go fast. Excuse? They're mannequins? Huh. Well, I gotta say, I didn't know what to expect. I still don't know what to expect. Be a bit of a bumpy road. Alright, I need to get a closer look. What's it say? Hold on. Big Dan's. Big Dan's! I will acknowledge the curiosity. Oh, is this an anomaly? Maybe I shouldn't stand too close. Did I see, was it like glow? Oh, they're glowing. The tourist. You know, maybe I shouldn't be too close after all. If it's an anomaly, I'm a little bit concerned. I'm also scared of the lone tourist by himself. The gaggle of them is concerning, but the lone fella by himself also concerning. Don't weeping angel my ass, please. Yeah, just some kind of like standard like tool repair thingy. This is not an anomaly, it's just part of a building that got hacked. And again, like I'm thinking like that they're probably just leaves, but like again, the general fuckiness of this game means it's kind of hard to know what to expect. Just hop back in the car. I did notice that my health did get injured earlier, probably when I was like breathing in the spicy air from the radiation. So I'm gonna assume just like being in the vicinity of these guys probably won't hurt me, probably. I'm not gonna overstay my welcome. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna check out this cool little gas station area. I'm looking on the dash to see if there's a thing that has like an indicator that says which side the fuel cap is on. I'm pretty sure it's the left-hand side. I'm sure many of you know this already, but some might not realize this, that there's actually a little indicator on the dash of your car next to like the fuel indicator, the fuelometer, that tells you which side the gas cap is on, which side of the car the gas cap is on. Which might seem like a trivial thing. It's like, oh, why would you forget? But like, I don't know, every once in a while, like, especially if you're like, oh, maybe I'll take my wife's car one day, or I'll take my car. Sometimes it's like, wait, which one is it again? So sometimes it is legitimately helpful. These things do have a finite amount of fuel. Not infinite. It's not infinite fuel forever. This is some weird shit. I am curious. You know, like the lore and like the world building for the game is legit interesting. If you find yourself reaching specifically for the logbook to understand more about the world you're in and like understand more about the anomalies, like the tools and that kind of stuff is not as much of a thing I'm concerned about. But yeah, I do find myself wanting to be like, yeah, what is this? What is all this? I do want to understand. Or at least just get a blurb about it. We had reports from several regions of the zone. These mannequins in the wilderness. And abandoned houses. It's all over the place. I've seen 600 of them. Meerkat says, not my problem, baby. Jerseyans not having to worry about it, man. Someone touches one. Okay, so don't touch one. Alright, heading to Portland now. I've done my review. Great time being contracted here. Not sure I want to work here full-time, though. It's a strange place. Alright, there's one of them outside. I know for a fact it wasn't there before. Yeah, I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised that they might Weeping Angel around a little bit. And there's like shifting happening. Oh, you can like see inside of them? Huh. Yeah, a little nightmare fuel. A little bit nightmare fueling as a treat. It's a fun little snack, fun little nightmare snack. All this... Oh. Paint. What it's trying to say. Can I, like, zoom in on why the sign's getting silly? No, that's like a mundane anomaly. That's not even worth registering. That's where it's like, oh, come on. You see this all the time. Danger? Oh. Why am I in danger? Oh, I think I was getting into something that was radioactive. Oh, big. Big bollard. That's not the bollard. That's the ball. That's the ball. The bog hard. I want to get a see if I can get. Well, actually, it's entirely possible it might not register as something unique. Thinking maybe it's like a special bollard, but maybe that just they come in all shapes and sizes. They come in all shapes and sizes, but again, enough about me and my slutty college years. Thing has broked. We got a lot of great stuff for it, so it was worth it. Go ahead and pop these guys in. Of course, eventually, I do see the max stack size is 20, so eventually we will fill up on these deals. And I'm going to go ahead and make another cry bar. I'm not going to be sad about it and turn it into a cry bar. I'll turn my frying pan into a drying pan. Got it, baby. Don't shame my bog, man. It's doing its best. It's doing the best that it can. Ka-chunk. Now, it's surprising is like prying it from the door and not just like beating the shit out of it, of the chain, which is what I would want to do. Okay, what button I press? Okay, I just put it away. Alright, so I can't do a toilet inspection. I also can't flush the toilet, which means the game has zero immersion, and it's literally unplayable garbage. Can't flush the toilet, can't like inspect or look at the toilet, can't scan the toilet, and you call yourself a video game. Immersion ruined forever. Ah, such a shame. I was enjoying the game until this happened. I'm only slightly kidding. Notice. Unsafe to enter. And then it has no further... Wait. Hold on. It's like kind of... Nah, not really. Unsafe to enter. I mean, it's probably fine. What was that part in the sprayable fart video that that Ordinary Sausage meant, where he's looking at the container and it says do not ingest, but then it says non-toxic, and he says, well, do not ingest is one thing, but non-toxic is basically means that it's edible. So when I see, like, you know, danger, do not enter, but no additional context, I see that, I go, probably fine, honestly. Probably fine. Going in the back door, baby. An anomalous toilet, you fucking know it, baby. It's unsafe to enter. It seems pretty chill. Got my crowbar. I'm ready. Ready? What was it to kick? It's F. Something needs kicking. Or a harsh dicking. Yeah, exactly. Give the boot. Thank you, video game. You fucking read my brain. Anomalies bothering you? Fucking kick their asses, man. What if the toilet came alive like the piano in Mario 64? Chomp, 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 chomp. Well, if I were to shit myself, there'd be a convenient apparatus to be able to help me with such a thing. No flushable toilets. There you go. There you go, man. True to life. True to life, man. It's like they know. Be fresh. Got a fire extinguisher, but I can't claim it. Site safety. Redacted, redacted, redacted. I'm gonna guess it's just all redacted. It's not the game's way of saying, like, sorry, we just don't have that stuff available. It's like, no, it has been physically redacted. Now, why does it say oh, it's a mini fridge. I thought it was like a cardboard box. Like, oh, I get a refrigerator? This is a shitty-ass refrigerator. Guessing doing that probably hurts the durability. Maybe not. Couple things back here. Got a backy-packy. And a phone. Could scrap it for consumer electronics. Or for just electronic parts. You know, it's not a bad idea. Actually, I think I have it with me, don't I? Yes, I do. Free. Electronics. Not a bad idea. Anything else? Yeah, it seems like this was... Like, yeah, cash register, of course, wouldn't have anything, I guess. A little bit underwhelming as far as the stuff directly inside the gas station goes, but... the job done. And fill up while we're in this neck of the woods. Use the hands. I would love to. We're all set. Return her back. He goes, it's 11. That's how bidets work. That's right. The anomalous bidet. From a stream of water, right? I mean, listen, I've gotten more from stranger things in the past. Stop me up, I'll never stop. So we're going back in the main road now. Not going that way, because that's all full of fuckery and tomfoolery. So I think that actually, shit, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe we have to go this way. We do. So I either tread lightly and carefully, or I just gun it. Or we just go, like, around. Don't, like, dent my tire, like, flatten my tires or anything, but I definitely don't want to get got by whatever was going on over there. Oh, okay. That scared me. I legit thought that was, like, the rustling of an anomalous situation. On the one hand, I want to check more rusted out vehicles, but on the other hand, I'm like, this might, like, take forever if I'm checking every single thing. It's all artist's fault. I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised that Acme Incorporated has fucked us. Not surprised in the slightest. Yeah, this strikes me as the kind of game where, like, you're definitely encouraged to find resources. Oh. Seek things out when appropriate, but also, like, if you're stopping for every single rusted over car, you'll be here for hours and hours and hours. Like, you want to find that balance of, like, yes, be resourceful, literally, and be... Right way, right? Yes, I am. Be comprehensive. Like, looting things and finding things, but recognize when it's time to reel it in a little bit. Eventually, we'll get the upgrades, I think. Got no abilities right now. For instance, here... Actually, hold on. Weird with those trees, or is my brain doing the dumb? Oh, it was already off. So, am I stupid? No, okay, I think I'm stupid. Okay, I like the trees looked a little fucky. I was like, is there something going on here? They look like they were like plastic. It's a little bit off-putting, but it's like, no, it's fine. It's fine. Okay, well, since I'm here. Since I'm here, except it's already open. There's nothing in there. All right, well. I don't know. I'm like in that moment, or I'm in that mode rather, where knowing full well that there's like all kinds of nutty stuff happening in this game, I'm trying to seek it out because it's probably fairly obvious when there's something really weird that lays before you, but there's probably also subtle things that are just a little bit off that are maybe a little bit easier to miss. It's gonna be like, we just follow this road basically. Shower head for the old poop hole, that's right. It's as simple as that, man. And of course, my first bidet experience happened in Japan. Everyone take a drink. Take a shot. I just mentioned Japan. Everyone take a drink. Alex mentioned the Japan trip. Can't go 5 seconds without it. Without bringing it up. Can't help it, man. I'm only slightly exaggerating. But yeah, that was my first bidet experience. And it was fine. I thought it was actually kind of nice. Both Aaron and I, we were both like, yeah, but like we both, had all four of us tried the bidet out at our Airbnb. And Aaron and I were both like, it's pretty nice. And Helen and Aaron, they were both, or Helen and Grace, they were both like, not a fan. But Aaron and I were like, it's all right. So bidets are for the boys. Bidet, more like boy day. Boy day, because we're with the boys. That's right. Yeah. No, it was good. It was pretty chill. Like, it's different. I will acknowledge it's a different experience, and it takes some getting used to. There's also the aspect where like every bidet system functions a little bit differently. So you go to, I mean, there's different manufacturers obviously. So you go to like a public restroom, it might work a little bit differently, or like at a hotel, different than your Airbnb. And we of course stayed at 2 different Airbnbs. We stayed at the one in Tokyo and the one in Osaka. And yeah, they're both a little bit different. Got this broadcast transmitter. Before I get to that, let's explore around. Oop, just bump into things apparently. See if there's other fun things to find. The raw resources. Like glowing next to this guy, so I'm drawn to this thing. Every time I see the little icon or just the raw plastic, I'm just imagining we're finding just fast food. Not even fast food containers, just like straight up like a Diet Coke, a McDonald's extra large Diet Coke filled to the brim with ice, still fresh. Somehow just finding that out in the open. Now that would be an anomaly, or even like an SCP, like a cup of Diet Coke that is always there. That's just like a cup, not even like refrigerator or climate controlled, but like the ice stays icy. It somehow stays full. You take a sip, you set it back down, you look back to it, it's full again. SCP core needs to hire my ass because I got ideas, man. I'm an ideas guy. Can I go in? No, I cannot. At least not yet. The winery had a porta potty with a bidet. I mean, but a porta potty. Yeah, that is kind of interesting. Porta potty bidet would be unexpected. Room temperature ice that hates. That's so specific. I love it. All right, let's scan it. Broadcast transmitter, that's right. Collect the parts from the station antenna. Take this
Time to get
thing.
moving. The instability's ticking up by the second.
Like that.
But you can't get back the way you came. The instability makes all routes one way. And that's where my arc device comes into play. It'll get you back to the garage, but it needs to be charged first. And to do that, you'll need anchors. Take a look at the arc device display. It maps all anchors in the nearby area.
Find an anchor and feed it to the arc device to charge it.
Okay.
But don't you worry your pretty little head about how it works.
My pretty head is
We'll
worried.
be out of here soon, so there's no reason to learn more about limb technology than you need to know.
A little flat and ice a little melted. Yeah, if it's room temperature, that is unfortunate. Like, I feel hated. Room temperature, it's like, yeah, this ice definitely is got something against me. Have a good night, August. Thanks for hanging out, buddy. No electricity, right, which power the... Right, yeah, that makes sense. And, of course, a lot of times, if you're at a restaurant... if you're at a restroom that has a bidet, there's probably also toilet paper. So it's not like it's your only option. Well, there's one on the way back, and there's also one, like, beyond the one spot we just came from. That's, like, overall health of the car, which is not looking great. What I would call looking great. This is the end of the line here, so we'll just do a little 7-point turn and not back up off the cliff if I can help it. As funny as that would be, it would be a little bit on the tragic side. Nice. We'll eventually need to get our car fixed up because I'm sure I've like dented and bumped a couple things. I'm sure our tires probably need some adjusting because they're pretty flimsy and not great. Also not sure how old the water is. Yeah, if it's going up into the old booty holegular region, I can't say blame me for being a little hesitant. Probably for the best, honestly. Prefer to have a remote. Yeah, also understandable. It's like, even if I know in my heart of hearts it's not the same water, it's like I need, or at least would very much prefer that reassurance. We know about the bollards. Go around them. You presumably would have seen them earlier. We just got lucky. Or maybe they're moving. Maybe they're moving around. I would not be surprised. Whoops. Okay. Bumped the other one earlier. So this roadblock here does me no good. We could just go back the way we came then. There's like a big one that way. So I like want to do the big one. Let's see what we're dealing with here. How hard is this to get around? I mean, not horrible. I can just take this little path over here. The idea of exploring new areas is enticing. Pulling that guy in an extra tire. Felt so inclined. Probably just off-road it around here and get to that stuff. First I thought this was like an honest-to-goodness intentional roadblock. It might just be a shipping... Yeah, it's just a shipping container. Stuff's not morphing, so that's a good sign at least. We can probably make it. Sink was outside? Interesting. I'm worried that if we run the engine too hard, it'll eventually do the thing where it's like... It takes a couple, like, crankings of the ignition to get it to go. And then you have the horror movie thing where something big and scary is chasing you, and it's like, we need this thing to go now, god damn. You're cranking it and cranking it, it's just not happening. You're cranking it like you're cranking your hog. Bump, bump, bump. Shouldn't be able to miss it. Or actually, I guess it will be kind of off the beaten path, but I think it'll be fairly obvious. I'm liking this game a lot, though. Oh, shit. I'm liking this a lot. This is very cool. And like, it's a good mix of like kind of spooky, like kind of like mysterious and kind of scary, but not like straight up like, I mean, I like horror, but I kind of also like, off-road this a little bit, more like psychological thriller, you know, where it's more just like, what is all this? Just the mystery makes it so curious. I think the idea is we're going to use this to get home. So it's okay for us to offer a little bit because we're going to be getting the heck out of Dodge pretty soon here. So a couple things. Before I get too close, get myself into too much trouble. I'll go ahead and deal with this guy. I think it's okay to do this. I think it's okay to kill this guy. Looks like he has 2 of them. Oh, hello? Okay, there we go. Ah. Did zap me. A little bit of my health. Oh, he can't. That's what it was. He can't sprint and make it go at the same time. There we go. Grab all that. Some extra plasma boys. Never hurt anybody. Actually, plasma by definition probably would hurt. Potentially hurt people. Having it in my inventory does not hurt. Spank tower, we got him good. Eventually, I'm sure we'll learn how to deal with the floaty boys. Someone shit in the fountain. Not again. This is the anchor. So we have to take the anchor.
Those anchors may look like glowing balls of magic, but it's Limtech through and through. Don't be scared. They haven't exploded in anyone's face recently.
Well, that's reassuring. Scary. The stable anchor. Well, that's reassuring. Oh! My car! So, doing that has made people mad. Hey, fella. Oh. Bro. You're abducting things. You're being cringe about it. Alright. Hold it. There we go. And then plug it in. Can I, like, reattach this, please? E. Very full.
The arc device is charged and ready.
Oh!
You'll use it to open a gateway back to the garage, but it will immediately.
That's not bad, is it?
Around you. So
That's not bad, is it? Here. What if I just hop in?
You do not want to get caught in the storm that follows.
And I just... Yep. And then... let's see. Click the gateway and the coordinates. Alright, yep. I know what I'm doing. This and this. Is that how you do it? Click the gateway. I'm scared, and I don't know what's happening. So that's the home base. Oh, do you do... No. Alright, let's be careful about this. Select gateways on the map. Link the gateway. Oh, there's a raid! There's a raid from Synskism. What's up, Synskism? So it says link the gateways. Maybe it's bad that I'm upside down. Maybe that's bad. Oh, although... I might be about to fix my problem. We're having a bit of a moment, Synskism. I'm playing... Oh, there we go. Alright, let's crap, how do I exit? Yeah. Alright, start the car. Alright, put it in drive. Alright, let's get the fuck out of here. Because everything is big mad. Everything is big mad that I exist. He's gonna give me the suck, and I'm gonna thank him for his enthusiasm, but I don't want the suck, bro! Yo! Yo! Health critical. Alright, let's, I'm trying to figure out how to warp out, and I don't quite know how, and I'm, like, trying to learn how, and there's a lot of fucky things happening. It's all very scary. I probably don't want to go over the cliff. What I'd like to do is get back in the main road. I was kind of fiddling with the arc device thingy, and our car got flipped upside down, and I tried fiddling more, and then we got flipped back right side up, which is great. So let's get onto like some stable ground. Yeah, our windshield got cracked. Everything kind of got generally hecked. Okay, all right. It's let's go a little bit further, actually. I think it's relatively quiet here. Thank you for that raid, Sinskison. Thank you very much, my man. We're playing Pacific Drive. This is my first time playing it. As you can probably tell by how dumb I am and how injured my guy is. Good lord, our guy is like so fucked. All right. So, how does this thing work? Link gateway. I see these things. Are these the gateways? Turn to the auto shop. Select gateways on the map. Because these are the anchor points. It's time for some sleep. Thanks for popping in, Siskis, and I appreciate the raid, man. I know it's getting pretty late. Let me do a quick setup for you. Real quick. Thank you for that raid, my man. Siskins was doing some... Oh, that semi game. Yes, side effects may include. That game does look pretty cool. I've not played it myself, but I seen it. So I don't exactly know... They say link gateways. Is it you have to click and hold, maybe? Or... You can place, like, waypoints. That's cool. That's all well and good. Gateway. Like, do I click and hold? I'm not sure I'm seeing what they want me to do. Do I have to drive to those places? Maybe that's what they mean. Select gateways, coordinates on the map. Zoom in, zoom out. What am I missing here? Man, maybe we have to, like, physically go to this location? Oh, wait, maybe... Hold on. Maybe there's something... God, our guy is so injured. Here, we have a first aid kit. The first aid kit. Equip? Yes, equip it. And then use it. There we go. Put up some of the smudge. So maybe we have to, like, physically go over to this thing. And... Gateway. What do you mean, link gateway? Like, there's a... The fact that it's kind of looking at this guy. Placement parts, like gateway coordinates on the map. Is there a bigger map? So... Here, let's check the logbook. Anchors. No, the warp. Here we go. Because that's what we're trying to do here. Getting your car out of situations where it might be stuck or is flipped right. Requires energy. Oh, maybe our battery's too low. We have to charge it or something. Maybe that's the problem. Link gateway. It makes a noise like it's like that kind of like click is like a it's like I'm missing something. Here, let's turn the car back on. Or is the car running? Okay, now the car's running. Turn the car back on. Maybe that's the issue. Let's try just driving there. Let's try that. What's up, Shake? We're playing Pacific Drive for the first time, and I'm admittedly, and I hope you're sitting down with this might blow your mind, I'm a slight dumbass. I'm trying to learn how to exit. This is our first time playing, and this is our first, like, standard run of the game. And it might surprise you slightly to know that our car is a little bit fucked up. We took a little bit of damage. There were some shenanigans. And we just plugged in the first thingamajig, the first anchor part, and now we're trying to use the arc warp. We're trying to use the arc warp to get back to the base, and the little objective thing is saying to select the gateway coordinates on the map. And I was thinking, like, okay, I have to, like, select these maybe, and I'm clicking, but it's like it doesn't go. I click it and it's like it's making like a little sad noise, like it's unsatisfied. So I'm thinking maybe what I have to do is maybe I have to physically go to those locations, and maybe that's the key. Link gateway arc. slash jump. Yeah, it's like I think there must be something I'm missing. So put her in drive. However, before I do too much though, thank you Shake for that raid. We just had our friend Sinskism raid us literally minutes before, so the raids are just popping right the heck off. Shake's doing some night rain. I think I saw the pop-ups that Alias was doing night rain and Shake was doing night rain, so the boys are gaming, man. We got Alias now. So what's up, Alias? Don't want the Elpers. Well, the main thing I'm trying to figure out right now is how to do the warpy things. That's my main thing right now. And I'm assuming what we have to do is go to that spot on the map, which has me a little bit concerned because there's a lot of scary stuff out there, but I'm willing to try anything. Willing to try anything. But thank you, Shake, for that raid. Our car got kind of messed up because I was like, we found one of those ARC devices and we plugged it in to our little fella here, and I was like, cool, this is great, and that made everything around us big mad, including some of those bollards that fucking flipped my shit a whole bunch and knocked my shit around, and my guy's very sad and also very injured, and our car is in really rough shape, hence why everything is kind of blinking red and looking real sad. So also that guy gave me the suck a couple of times, and not the good kind. So I'm just gonna assume that we need to like get into that region and then we can link. It's like a proximity thing. That's gotta be it. Shake, thank you for that raid. As always, but before I could even ask, actually, he knows what I was going to ask, which is I always like to ask if there's any clips to share, and Shake has the goods for us. Let's keep on this way, and let's try not to get my entire booty eaten by whatever awaits us, by whatever is aware of our existence, that is, because... Ouch. So, I have no doubt that things are mad at us right now. That one has a little X, and I don't know why it has that. So maybe I don't go to that one. Maybe I go to the other one. Let's change course. Maybe I took too long. Maybe that's like the game's way of saying, Alex, you're slow ass. Get it together. I'm just gonna assume this thing can off-road somewhat okay. And that I'm not about to like just tumble down a hill or slap into like a bunch of rocks like these things here. Game is very good. It's very mysterious. It's like the world building. Oh, now they both are sad. Okay, I'm just gonna assume that it'll work out. We're just gonna get close and just hope for the best. But no, the game is very cool. I'm liking it a lot. It's very mysterious. The world building is cool. The anomalies are at times terrifying and also kind of hilarious. Jump out and see if you have a thing to interact with. Oh, okay. Let's try that. Maybe I'm too close now. Let's try that. So park, turn it off. Yeah, my first thought was, like, I know there's the screen here, but is there something with this guy? I did find the jumpy device, and I plugged it in, and then the lady was telling us, like, all right, cool. Now you have to get you have to use the arc warp now that you've used the anchors. Because, yeah, we grabbed the little fella, we grabbed the little guy and plugged it in. Did I place one of those guys into the arc device? Yeah, I like stuck it in right there. Do I have to give it a no? Oh, I have to give more. Oh, shit. Maybe that's a problem then. Okay. I was assuming that, like, it was just a one and done. But yeah, maybe that's a problem.
Take your time. If you never get back to the garage, that suits me just fine.
That might explain it then. A transmitter. Yeah, that might exactly be it. And where do you fill the bar? Okay, let's double... Yeah, let's... Oh, what am I doing? That's the wrong direction. Stuff up real quick. Then... Let's take a closer look then. So there's a bar that's filling up. Oh, this guy. Well, it looks like it's presumably past where it needs to be. But yeah, maybe it's like another bit of the juice will work. So I'm too close. Yeah, I was thinking I was too far away. That's why I was going like... So I need to go in and grab maybe one more. Okay, so let's turn it back on. And bloop, head on back. Now our car has been beaten up pretty bad. Getting flipped around not once but twice will do that to a motherfucker. But ouch. Uh-oh. There we go. Let's get stuck. We're good. Gotta go back up this hill. We're driving back up this hill. Let's go for that one right there. The nice and quick one. Nice and close one. Try holding the interact button to get away. I did kind of a couple mixtures of click it or like click and drag or click and hold, and I couldn't get it to go. Couldn't get it to do the thing. And I was definitely doing it while I was in like a safe distance. Or an acceptable distance, rather. So it wasn't super clear to me what I'm missing. But yeah, let's try grabbing another one. I'm also going to back that thing up. See this guy. Yeah, he sees me. They were all very excited to see me once I picked up the arc device and everything got mad at me, including multiple bollards. They were very not nice. But they were very happy to see me. They all rushed towards me very excitedly. Made a lot of friends that day. It's not what I would consider an off-roading vehicle, but you know, they built these things for tough. It's good enough. Alright, so keep an eye out. There should be one dead ahead. Can't miss it. Here we go. Can't miss it. Let's go ahead and park. Or turn it off and then park. I should do the other one, the other option, the other order. Yeah, we did lose an extra a door or two. Our wheels probably got fucked up because we got flipped upside down and then flipped right side up again a few times. I'm curious what that is, but I don't know if I'm curious enough to get close and risk everything. So, here we go. Oh, things are mad. All right, pop it in. Stick it in. Oh, yeah. There we go. And then, yep. Get in. I'm going to, uh-oh. I know what this is. Uh-oh. Start car. Okay, car's starting. All right, cool. All right, so let's get into a relative safe spot. I don't know if that's safe. That doesn't seem very safe. So let's turn around. And I don't know where those bollards were. Kind of off-road a little bit. All right. So, put it in park. Let's take a look here. So holding, yeah, try to hold the interact button. Oh, now it's working. Okay, cool. All right, and then drive.
You see that glowing pillar into the sky?
Uh-oh.
Drive into it. Yes, it looks like hot death, but it's so much better than getting scrambled by instability.
Oh, down there. Okay, cool. Oh, I see it in the distance. There we go. See, I think it was because I didn't give it enough juice. It's weird because it looked like it was above that bar. But I think the lesson here is that I needed to give it extra juice. All right. Just gonna limp along and hope for the best. I know our car is taking quite the beating. Hey, what's up, Bright Shadow? Yeah, I have to click and hold it, yeah. Yeah, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I didn't, like, click and hold enough. Like, I tried it, and I didn't get, like, an obvious feedback. Uh-oh. We're on the right way, right? Yeah. So, normally, this kind of thing I'd be a little bit afraid of, but seems relatively reassuring. Woo. Normally, this would be the kind of thing I'd be a little bit concerned about. The game seems to be pretty self-assuring. All right, made it. Ooh, scary. All right, and once again, we're limping along. But we made it, baby. We made it.
Oh, well. You're alive. We're certain if the zone didn't get
He
you,
sounds
that
disappointed.
gateway would. Did I not mention
Damage report.
The first human I've sent through that thing. I mean, they've been rodents, but it's not like it's
A
completely
little bit fucked up.
tested. But anyway, it worked. So, you should have made it back with everything you collected out there. That's the beauty of the gateway.
There we go, man.
To get back with all your marbles intact. Now, take those parts you found into the back room. I'll let you use my fabrication station. For now. That station will concoct ways for you to rig up anything
Antenna.
from flares to flare guns. Assembling an antenna with those parts you brought back should be easy as pie, but it requires anchor juice to work its magic, so bring back as many as you can. And just because I haven't used that garage in decades doesn't mean you can trash the place. Mess up my equipment, and I'll throw you to the anomalies so quick you'll get whiplash. We clear?
You know, we've heard a lot of other characters and other voices. We've never seen another human. It's a little bit banged up. It's a little bit banged up. We couldn't see it before because we didn't know where the link point was. It's weird because it looked like it was. Of course, I can't really compare it right now, obviously, because there's no link points available. It looked like they were like, there were two of them. You could like mouse over them, and when you clicked, it would go like, with like a little, like a sad sounding click. But it's possible that maybe I wasn't like holding long enough, because I tried clicking and dragging. I tried like a couple of interactions, but yeah, it's entirely possible I just didn't hold it like good enough. You'll get attached to your revenant, or to your remnant rather. Yeah, which sounds hilarious and a little bit scary. The idea of like our guy developing like an unhealthy obsession with our car. It's a mechanic I wasn't expecting, but I find it fascinating. Unfortunately, I went about an hour later than I meant to tonight, because this game is very good and we had several raids come in, which I do appreciate. But I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but I do need to wrap it up. You can save game here at the here, I'll make a separate save. You can save your game anytime you want here at the base, which is nice. Or I could just save and quit. That's fine too. This game is very cool, and I'm glad we got to try it out. Thanks to Lurkit for the review key, and it did also include the DLC, the new one, Whispers in the Woods, which of course we're starting with just the base game for now. But this is really cool, and I definitely would like to play more of it, because I got my fresh taste